sad story that makes you angry?
What is the intro? What? Okay, how big a bite that you can put in your mouth?
Excuse me?
I go to work and I have to wipe someone. No, I ain't gonna pay $3 for just cut it from me. You can suck on it. Welcome to Dual Kitchen Mukbang.
Cheesy lobster noodles.
From Hong Kong, really popular. When you go to weddings, you always eat this. The Cantonese saying is called Long Ha Yi Ming. Can you say it?
Long Ha Yi Ming.
And then we have some boiled shrimp and boiled octopus. We have a dipping sauce, soy sauce, green onion, and Thai chili. We have some kimchi right here. The kimchi is gonna use it for
peppers.
This is really spicy, they said.
I don't know what it is. It's huge.
What is that one?
Pork trotter. Jokbal. Korean dish.
But I didn't make that. I just bought the pre-made one. I have some lettuce to wrap that up with sesame leaves, some jalapeno, and garlic. And we're gonna eat it with kimchi. I'm gonna drinking cream soda. It's okay. I share with you.
Thank you. It didn't melt on top.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my god. Alright, let me try this first. I think it's, see, I said earlier you need more sauce because all the juice is soaked up from the... Oh my god.
Take that one thing.
I was popping this up, so careful.
I can't get it.
Get it right here. Oh. Oh, it's so hard.
It's cheesy. It's stuck to the pan.
Here. Okay. Okay. So good, right?
What are you gonna talk about?
I can't talk right now. I have to eat the lobster first. I think the lobster tail is the best one. Look. I have to get the meat out.
I'm gonna eat this.
Do you want to show them how you just eat it like that?
Just with my shrimp paste sauce.
Oh, my lobster. Look at that. Oops. Can't see. It's probably blurry. Oh my gosh, my phone kept popping.
Oh, you mean? Get garlic. Get a jalapeno. Get a piece of this thing.
This lobster is really good. What is your favorite seafood?
Cooked seafood? Does sushi count as seafood? Sushi count. It's my favorite. I like the barbecue squid too. You know, like the Korean karaoke barbecue squids.
I told you that I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
So I was checking out some YouTube video. Channel I was talking about his story happened in Taiwan. Get it?
That
I get
is
it, I get
lovely.
it. Oh, let's see. All the cheese is on the bottom, see that? Am I in the frame? Still.
Yay! Give me a lot.
I like the cheese on the bottom. Okay, how big a bite that you can put in your mouth?
Excuse me. That's
Ooh.
inappropriate.
What? I'm talking about noodles.
I know.
Right,
You're
so
supposed to be telling me a story.
probably it's really gross. Actually, if I tell you this story while we are eating,
Why pick a gross story then? Why don't just pick a not gross story?
this story is really sad, but it's made me so angry.
It's a gross, sad story that makes you angry.
Mm-hmm.
Then why do you want to tell it for?
So I want to know what you're gonna do if that's for you. Sorry I got cut off, but this is really good. I love sesame leaves. It's really good. Okay. Because when I heard the original story, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, right? But even crazier, because that channel didn't cover the full stories. So I went online and searched, and I was watching the conference in Mandarin.
The news conference?
Mm-hmm. This happened in Taiwan. I don't remember when, but it's like really recent, right? It's an airline from LA to Taiwan. So normally the procedure is handicapped or like adults with young kids, they can be seated first. He's like 300 or 400 pounds. He couldn't get up by himself. He was asking, like before even getting on the flight, he asked to get a handicap so he can sit and like he can roll up to the plane. And he didn't have anybody to go with him, only him by himself, right? The flight attendant actually noticed he's the last one to get on board. Imagine this is like actually 15 or 16 hour flights from LA to Taiwan. After 2.5 hours of the flight, this guy, what should we call him?
George.
Ooh, spicy. So this George guy
He poo-poo himself?
need to go to the bathroom. So because he's like 300 or 400 pounds, right? So economy bathroom is too small for him to get inside. So he was asking for help. So the flight attendants say, "Oh,
How did he
okay."
get to the airport in the first place? If he can't walk?
He can walk. So the flight attendants help him to get him to the business class.
Mm-hmm.
So he went into the business class bathroom. The flight attendant said, "Oh, if you need anything, then you can press the button, right?" Before that, I need to eat some noodles. You need to eat.
I am eating.
You are not eating. Is this good?
Mm-hmm.
I love seafood. That's my favorite. This is really good. He went inside, not even 2 minutes, 1 minute. He pressed the help button.
Mm-hmm.
So the flight attendant come over and ask him like, what can I help you, right? So let's give this flight attendant a name. Mary? Okay. So George tell Mary, I cannot take off my pants.
He's just disabled. He shouldn't be traveling by himself.
He was like, I don't know how to help you. He insists and he was like, you need to come inside and help me take off my pants.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna shit myself. So Mary was like, oh my gosh, like she doesn't know what to do, right? Because they're not even in, like they're in like business bathrooms. If you don't help me, then I'm gonna just stay inside the bathroom. So Mary was like, that's violate, like I can't let you just stay inside the bathroom. The weather, like, or the air is like
Shaky?
yeah, what is that word?
Turbulent.
Yeah. So she was like, I can't let him just stay inside there. She grabbed a towel and she went inside. She was trying to open up the towel so she can cover up his gender parts. And then he swiped her hands off. He was like, put the things away from your face. And then she saw it, right? She was like, it's no point, right? So she helped him take off his underwear. And then he went outside and the door closed. And then he was like, you need to open the door because I can't breathe. There's no way I can't do that. It's like the full house of people inside the in the business class. So she rejected that request. About a good 10 minutes, he rang the doorbells again. I want to try this. They're gonna be very spicy.
I don't know.
It's not very spicy. A little bit spicy. Ooh! 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 It's spicy.
Spicy a little bit.
A little bit at the beginning. And then now a little bit more.
Could you get some more seed?
It's good though. Mary and other couple of flight attendants was outside. He rang the bell again, so they were like, how can I help you, right? So this time, he said, you need to come in and wipe my... Because his arm is not long enough to get under there to wipe it.
I just leave him there. Yeah, sit there the whole flight.
So he said, if you don't help me, he's gonna stay inside there. So she was like freaked out, right? So she went and talked to her leader, basically the leader of the flight attendants, right? We can't let him just stay inside, take up the room for the business class. And the whole time he was like really rude, threatening them. Leader of the flight attendants wear 3 gloves.
So they're a guy or girl?
Yeah, they are all girls. They don't have any guys attendants. No guys there, only girls. The leader wear 3 gloves and wipe his... You know what worst? When she's wiping, he's like moaning. He's like, oh, get deeper. You can do better than that. And then he's like making pleasure noise.
Right.
After the leader done, Mary said that she went away in the bathroom and cried because she couldn't get rid of the smells and the things that should happen. And then George went on and told Mary, you need to put my pants on for me. So since they already done a lot of things for him, so Mary just have to do it, right? So she's the main girl that talk about the whole things in the conference, and she said that she have to go around him. She can't reach at all, so she have to bend down and then pull the pants on, like each side, and go around it. Yeah. That's what happened. I'm not sure. What will you do? What will you do if you're the flight attendant but you're a woman? Actually, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or not. Even like if you're a guy, it's like, it's still, help him take off the pants maybe, but like wipe the, no. I don't know. What will you do? You're the one in charge. You are the leader of the team. People like under you come and tell you that this is what happened. And you are on the flight because it's only 2.5 hours into the flight. And they have another, 14, like 12 hours.
So is he from LA or is he from Taiwan?
He's an American guy from LA. Going to Taiwan. What are you gonna do? What will you do?
Well, I don't know what the flight policy is or whatever, but I'm pretty sure if you have those kinds of needs, you're supposed to list it ahead of time. So if he didn't list that, then I would go over that portion with him there and make him have an agreement while doing that basically like you have to do it because you can't leave it there, otherwise like it's against the rules.
You mean what?
And
who have to do it?
What do you mean? Someone just have to do it. Like you can't just leave them there. That's true. But I would have to go over the policy and stuff. Because if he is that unable to travel by himself like that, I don't think you're allowed to even take the flight in the first place. Unless you have a caregiver with you. So I'd go over the violations of that first off. That way you don't land and then try to do it and then he's not like, you didn't make him aware, right? You have to make him aware first, and then when you land, like he has an issue that he's not going to be able to fly back. Unless he pays for having someone fly back with him or whatever. Yeah. I also have, you can't do it by yourself. You have to have someone else there with you when you do it, because you have to have a witness and stuff like that. So you have to have someone do that.
You want any lobster?
I do.
Look. Get this one. This is the meat. Oh, this is spicy. Have you tried it?
No, because you could buy.
It's so spicy. So you know what? Crazier? You're really correct. You can't do that, right? Next time, either he can get into the plane,
No, he should automatically.
Or it's like blacklist or something, or
Right.
he have to have someone with him. Actually, it's not the first time. He actually been in flights from LA to Taiwan quite often. And previously only happened like within a year, I think. But I'm not positive because I don't remember. But it's not far. It's not like a couple years back. He actually went on the same flight. He peed himself on the plane. It's the whole 14 hours flight, right? So the company actually get mad at the flight attendants. Say that why they allow these things to happen. That's why they were so scared. That's why they have to do everything that the guy told them, because they don't want to get in trouble. The company didn't back them up at all. So on the conference, he's not the first time done this, and why he could even get on the flight.
Right.
But then they can't do anything because the company will not back up their employee.
But that stuff you have witness and like you record it from the side or something, not like him, but like you record on the side, you can hear it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conversation, so you can file a claim on it against the company that's not following policy.
Lobster. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Eat, Baba.
They should not pull them on the plane in the first place. When they're like, oh, who are you riding with? And then no one claim like they're there to help them, then that's it. Like, so you can't fly them until your companion is there. They shouldn't let him on the plane in the first place. They should have checked for his companion first.
Is handicap supposed to have someone, or
Yeah,
not really?
yeah, I think so.
Shouldn't they have like
Yeah, we'll put them on.
push
Yeah.
them and stuff around the airport?
I think so. But
I don't know how it works.
if those people,
Do you guys know how it works?
I think someone's gotta be like, they like help them like get ahead of stuff. They push them because they like get in front of the line and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's still somebody there with them.
Oh. Well, he did. The most disgusting part is like he moaning. Like,
Yeah, that's when you can file harassment.
it's crazy. It's so gross.
Once you start doing that, you're like, oh, sir, it's a warning. You can't do that anymore. Stop making noises. If you still make it, then you can see that it's intentional harassment. As soon as you land, file a claim against them.
They can blacklist him, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You know, like company like that, they don't back you up. It's kind of sucks. So they do have the policy, like that you talk about, but they don't act like that. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's why you record it, then you can file it. Like, yeah, it sucks because you still have to do it that time, but you'll be able to put a stop to it at least after that.
Well, now it's on news. They actually get up to like American news too. So the company have to do something.
Cause that, I don't know if this can be tried as Taiwan case or a U.S. case though, since it's in the air, international. I don't know how that works, but that's a heavy fine for a company if they allow that to happen. They have to pay personal damages to those people who have to experience that. Those lawsuits are usually pretty huge.
I was surprised that there's no videotape or anything like leaked out from the people on the plane. People always wanted to like pull out the phone and record, right? It was nothing. I guess I didn't search it, but I think they were asking like pay vacation for the people that who involved, like so that they can have time to like heal like mentally. I drank the whole thing because it was too spicy. It gets spicier and spicier.
Eat the whole thing like one bite.
It's like, what? We only eat like, I don't know, not even half. It's really spicy. I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I don't. But I like it. Yeah, so what do you think? Isn't it a crazy story? I don't know why he's still allowed to do that. And hopefully the company really gonna do something. So that
Hopefully the worker doesn't accept something low.
I don't know. The whole thing of like I go to work and I have to wipe someone. That's horrible. Huh?
Retirement home workers.
Well, they sign up for it though. Like they know this is their duty. Not the flight attendants. You know, when I was little, I wanted to be a flight attendant. Gonna put this sauce and you're gonna wipe everything and eat it with it. Can you imagine? I'm a flight attendant.
No.
I don't know.
Probably you'd be too tired to on the plane, off the plane, on the plane, off the plane all the time.
The uniform is really pretty. When I was little, I think they were really pretty. When I was little, I think that they're so cool because you can travel the world. But of course, when I get older, actually, we know that like, yeah, you flew everywhere, but then you probably stay a day or two. Probably it's just stuck in the hotel. They kind of make good money, I thought. I mean, better than like just regular office job when you first come out. I'm actually really flew too. But I need to finish this lobster.
Finish it.
You only eat one bite, like one meat. That's it.
And I enjoyed it.
I need to eat more.
So I can be a George.
You don't be a George.
Yeah. Except it's not random people, you have to do it.
So like, Mary is not the worst one. I thought she's the one that have to wipe his, but it's not. It's another. Like she didn't show up in the conference. Kind of sad. And there are also other flight attendants like, you know, go through the whole thing with them, with Mary. And they're trained really well too. They're kind of like the flight attendant in Japan. They're really well trained and like really polite, and that's not to take advantage. Too nice. Isn't that horrible? So the first time the passengers was complaining because it smelled so bad. The whole time the company was like, why the flight attendant let that happen? That's how companies do.
Probably people on the thing should complain. It's gross, but it should be the company take responsibility for it. Or they probably, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what they're thinking or what they were told. Maybe they're like, oh, you let this person on there, so you must have an arrangement to take care of him or something, and then you don't. So that's why I think it's the people's fault. But really, it's the company's fault for letting him get on the flight. So
I guess they said like they didn't
take the blame, of course.
They didn't react fast enough. Because I guess the guys, you know, do the same thing, threaten them. love lobster. Well, at least we can still eat. Because it's kind of gross. Are you full?
I'm full.
Have you tried this? It's sesame leaf. It's so yummy. It's kind of like the Vietnamese. Get the whole thing.
I can taste it already. It's strange.
It's kind of like the Vietnamese herbs. Is mukbang supposed to finish everything?
I don't know.
I don't think we can finish all the food. Sorry. Yeah, that's a lot of food.
Too much food. For one.
No, it's not.
For one meal it is.
Because all the mukbang people eat a lot of food. Like they mostly clear up the whole thing. Sorry, we have 2 people and we couldn't even finish half of them. I feel like we didn't. I don't know. Well, by the time I finish cooking, I'm kind of tired already. But this guy didn't eat much. I think I killed most of them. I ate most of the lobsters.
I ate most of the noodle.
No, you're not.
Yep.
I eat a lot of noodles too. I like it. I like it.
You lie.
I like.
You lie.
Alright, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. And this is our really first mukbang. Hopefully next time we can finish it. We always cook a lot. Things that we want to eat a lot. But actually it's not. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this is nice and tall. My back. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Duo Kitchen Mukbang.
Wait, it's mukbang. Mukbang.
You did it wrong. I hit my hands. Do you think they look like aliens?
No, they look like octopus. Alien look like octopus. They don't look like alien.
Oh, this is like family of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You killed a
Family of
family?
6.
That's horrible. Don't call it a family. You're gonna eat it.
Cause I was like, is that big and then it's gonna shrink like that small? And then she's like, no, it's okay. Those are the small ones. And I was like, okay, better be.
What's that?
Oh my goodness. Stop it.
Toe.
Toe. Ooh. Isn't it so dirty eating the toe of the pig? Ooh. They actually have the one that cut already, but it's like $3 more. So I was like, no, I ain't gonna pay $3 for just cut it for me. It's on sale. You're like, oh, how am I gonna cut this thing? I'm so lost.
And not.
I'm not gonna cut it like the Korean market one, nice and pretty. But I don't care, because it's gonna go everything into your belly anyway.
Just put the whole thing on the plate so you
You can
eat
suck
it.
on it.
Suck? You suck the bone. I don't suck bones.
This looks so bad compared to the one in the store. Hey, you just need to line it up and then like, you know, this is really good. So you just scoop it up and then you just put it down.
And miss the plate.
So pretty.
Pile of meat.
Hey! You mean.